keep it all as kind of confidential as we kind of can in the real world, because we don't want the pesky Norwegians finding out exactly what we're doing. Yeah, good. How you doing?
Yeah, not bad, mate. How was your journey?
It's quite hard, tough actually. But M1 is like closed, so yeah, coming around all over the place. Obviously, it's a project it's been working on a bit, and it'll be it's really exciting to actually get some action going and see how we go. So we can obviously have quite a good idea of the effect of being in different positions in a team time trial line, but it depends on obviously the real life of what's going on around us, but also, you know, how good I am in drafting in a line. And so we wanted to get some real world data of what it'd actually be like for me being in different positions, whether that's man 4, 5, 6, 7 in a line of riders riding at the speed we want to ride at. Well, it should be quite chill for me because I'm going to be at the back of the proceedings, but I think for the guys at the front, they're going to have to go quite hard.
Really strong. Is everybody here? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 8 counts first. Right, right. If everyone's here, we'll have a quick briefing. This is the first night of the really about looking at the bike section for the Sub7 project, which Alistair is our athlete for.
Basically, it's a 1.6k loop. Got 2 bends, not hairpins. You can ride them completely flat out. We'll do it normal velodrome direction because I think people are a bit more familiar with that. So counterclockwise. And just change on the bends, drop back in, and that means everyone's going to get 500 metres dead straight, so we should get consistent data, do a change, repeat.
Well, for this, it's really critical that we get the right pacing, and my area of expertise is not to be saying this is exactly the right pace. My expertise is bringing in the right people to work that out. And one of the reasons why it's really critical is that if we go a few minutes faster on the bike, then we may pay for that on the run. So we might go 5 minutes quicker on the bike, but actually 20 minutes slower on the run. So ensuring that Alistair's able to work at the right power, at the right effort on the bike is a really important part of the overall strategy and plan for the Sub7.
The right pacemaker selection is absolutely crucial. Firstly, these guys have got to be at the pretty top end of the cycling, spectrum in terms of ability. We know the power requirement at the front to do those speeds is over 400 watts for a period of time, and then we're doing it over a 3-hour period, so there's going to be multiple of those efforts with recovery in between, active recovery in between as you're in different parts of the line. So that's a really hard thing to do, and getting that right is going to be tough. So yeah, firstly they've got to be, pretty much world-class athletes. And then secondly, to make it smooth as possible for me, and then also getting the great bunch of guys around for that good team atmosphere and getting it right is also a challenge as well. So I feel really lucky with the guys that I've got here today supporting me. Really great athletes, also fantastic, really on top of all the technological aspects of aerodynamics, and also great people as well.
Productive, I think. I mean, obviously you've got to sit and look at some data for a good few hours, but I think from subjective rider perspective, really productive. I think Ali found it beneficial just actually going through the team time trial motions. It's quite different from riding by yourself, so just in that in itself it was definitely positive. And then yeah, hopefully the numbers come out and give us a few more than a few directions, give us a proper answer of how we're going to ride this effort, how many riders we need, the strategy, the formation, the turn length, turn power, all that kind of stuff. It's going to help us make those decisions that mean on race day Ali has a nice easy ride and goes really fast.
His body is still the greatest triathlete ever, so if he can get his body right and can do that, then that side is covered. And also one thing he's going to think about and put a lot of effort in, and with these guys, as we found out today, you don't get much faster than that. So and the way they're approaching it with trying to get the fastest riders, the fastest riders around the team, the best way of doing that, get everything done as best as possibly can.
Okay, so we'll just do a bit of a quick debrief.
I think, like I was saying, I don't think it can get any harder than that to do a team time trial, hopefully, given the conditions and that track. I think it was really, really useful for me just to learn actually how tough it is, sat in the line in different positions and stuff. Definitely not always as easy as it looks. And then, yeah, I think learning to be really good in the line, pacing it over 180k, and getting the formation right, I think can make a big effect. So yeah, thank you everyone for your time today, and yeah, look forward to being able to nail it. But most of all, it was fun. I enjoyed it. So yeah, thanks very much, and thanks for having a laugh. So today is part of the process of trying to maximise my aerodynamics on the bike, at the same time as trying to incorporate nutrition so that I can obviously drink and get the calories in that I need to during Sub7. On a bike there's loads of things that you can change, obviously equipment, bars, position, where you put your nutrition, helmet, shoes, etc, etc. You know, these are things that I'm all looking into. And today I'm specifically focusing on the front end, so bars, what that does to my position, and where I can put the nutrition around that.
It is thermoplastic, so we always send this prototype in order to test the position only in the home trainer, never outside, because it is very dangerous. It could break, so it's really dangerous. But with Alistair we made an exception because we are going to try in a velodrome, but he needs to be careful.
The current velodrome that people normally use down the south of Spain is currently out of action, so we found a new solution, which is this outdoor track here in Kristian, if I pronounce it correctly. Really nice little track that we can, no wind, good weather, we can get some good data from. So yeah, and then the benefit of coming on this outdoor track is we've been here since 10 o'clock. We're still testing now 5 hours later, and it just gives us loads of time to go through plenty of solutions. There's no time constraints like in a wind tunnel or for booking an expensive velodrome. So we just had the chance to play lots of options. The big one today, we'd already done a lot of positional changes with him in Derby before. So this was a lot about looking at his nutrition and how do we add nutrition to the bike, either to potentially improve his aerodynamics or at least not come at a cost, and he can still have appropriate fueling strategies and nutritional storage. So yeah, at the moment, all really good. And like I say, this outdoor track, it's good because we've had the chance to. We had a rough plan of things we wanted to test, but it also gave us the chance to say, actually, this bottle looks a little bit better in this position, or what if we move it forward, upwards, down, and just gave us loads of chances to test. And that's the important thing from a session like this, is just the opportunity to keep testing, and that's where we and that's kind of how you improve and find the results, just through running through runs and runs and runs, and yeah.
Everything's going well at the moment. I'm confident that I'm doing all I can in training, doing all I can to maximise my aerodynamics and swim and run as fast as possible. And also, yeah, I'm really confident in the team I've got around me.